Karma is here to deliver some bad news as a fake security officer gets his cheeks bitten by a police dog, to an attempted arrest that quickly went awry, forcing officers to perform black belt-worthy moves on a resisting individual. And yet, when you think you have seen it all, the craziest is yet to come. The final boss, giving one of the best police chases of all time, caught on camera, crashing multiple police cars in the process, is a showdown worthy of the title. Beware of all the possible outcomes of your actions, as this suspect will soon learn from his escape attempt. On June 22, 2023, the Independence County Sheriff's Office requested assistance with a vehicle pursuit. A silver Chevrolet refused to comply with a traffic stop and instead traveled at a high rate of speed, endangering people around him as the event took place during rush hour. The goal was to intercept the pursuit and prevent the vehicle from making it into Batesville. The Chevrolet avoided the spikes, marking Officer Carpenter as primary vehicle in the following pursuit. The Independence County Sheriff was tasked with setting up spikes while Officer Carpenter was there, in case he needed to intercept the pursuit if the spikes did not work. The successful TVI made the can seem like it was made from paper instead as the vehicle split into two. The officers were able to extract the suspect from the pile of car parts and took him into custody. One car less, several charges more, this outcome was certainly not worth the risk. Nothing gets past the eagle eyes of the police department as this suspect found out the hard way. With not a moment to catch a breath, this trooper fully locked in at the task in hand and performed one of the craziest pit maneuvers to date. On October 16, 2020, Trooper Dylan Robbins checked the tags of a gray spray-painted Range Rover and after learning the license plate was fake, drove to catch up to the vehicle. As Robbins finally got behind the Range Rover, with emergency lights and siren on, the driver began to speed up, fleeing from the police. An opportunity comes up for Robbins to do a pit maneuver.
Let me see your hands. Worthy Street, got him pitted out, got him at gunpoint. Get out of the car. You get out of that car, you hear me? Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Can't see the passenger side. Hey, you wanna come with me? Yeah. Start me an ambulance. Get the fuck out of the car. Don't run from me. Get out.
I'm trying. Hang on, dude.
Come on.
Please, dude.
Come on.
Please hang on. Please. I can't run.
How bad hurt are you?
I'm bleeding.
Are you gonna do anything else more stupid?
No, sir. No, sir.
You got any guns on you?
No, sir.
What the fuck are you running for?
I don't know, dude.
What do you mean you don't know? You keep your hands right here.
After the second pit maneuver disabled the fleeing vehicle, the officer with gun in hand ordered for the driver to get out of the car. After discovering she couldn't get out as the door was damaged, the fire department was called to safely remove her from the vehicle. The driver, later identified as Haley Hollingsworth, had several warrants as well as a suspended driver's license. After adding felony fleeing and a fake license plate to her name, and the crashed car might be the least of her worries. On June 28, 2024, a routine patrol quickly turned into a nightmare you are about to witness as a woman named Mary McElroy, who had an active warrant, was found walking by the road by two police officers. They knew she had a history of violent behavior, so they proceeded with caution.
Yeah, you do. Huh?
You've been raping me in my house.
Okay, Mary, you have a warrant.
You're
You're gonna come.
The second police officer wasted no time by immediately pushing them both to the side to get them away from the danger of moving cars. Both officers then attempted to contain and place McElroy in restraints.
Good God! Where's the getting us, you fat river?
Get up on her side.
Besides the possible emotional damage from all the insults, the police officer had several cuts and bruises from the altercation, but luckily nothing severe, and McElroy was placed into custody on multiple charges, including resisting arrest, obstruction, and assault of a police officer. Is it her first rodeo, or is this lady an experienced criminal with a degree in police chases? Whether luck or skill was at hand, there is no doubt this is one of the greatest chases caught on camera. On May 5th, 2020, at around 10:30 a.m., a red pickup truck and a pistol were reported stolen. The vehicle was finally spotted at 11:45 a.m., speeding over the limit, and the officer initiated a full-on pursuit.
18 to 12, do you want me to go down to 252, come in that way? 18 and 27 in the Witcherville area. 71.
The suspect suddenly stops the vehicle, the officer thinking she is about to surrender.
She's got a gun in hand.
10-4 Greenland 9, driver.
Shit. Vehicle's 10-7.
After failing to arrest the suspect, the officer rushes back to his car to notify by dispatch that the fleeing suspect intentionally rammed into the police car, smashing the front and fully disabling it, unable to continue the chase.
$25 to 12. It is going to be a female driver, white. Looks to be in her early to mid 20s. She does have a.
Another officer that was notified of the incident spotted the fleeing red pickup truck and joined the pursuit. Notice how as soon as the police car got close, the driver immediately drove the car to the middle of the road, as if purposefully trying to avoid channelization technique. The driver yet again slows down, trying to get the police car to ram into the pickup truck and possibly disable it, but the police officer at this time remained his cool and continued the pursuit.
This Comer Lane, I believe, is a dead end. She just turned down.
Unable to keep up with her through grassy fields, the officer notified by dispatch her upcoming further location for other troopers to track her down.
She's right alongside this rock quarry thing, whatever this is, northbound next to 71 right now, and she's coming out on 71.
Her tactic of stepping on the brakes continues to pay off as she causes several officers to drive off the road to avoid collision.
Oh, he's working on force now.
I'll be back now.
1037 force primary now.
As this is becoming one of the wildest and most damaging chases spanning through multiple counties, the troopers keep on pilling up to stop the fleeing vehicle as soon as possible to avoid any further damages or injuries. Finally, the pit maneuver resulted in a success and the driver lost control of the vehicle, halting to a stop. They arrested the woman, later identified as Jennifer Porter, without further complications. What is probably the most shocking thing of all, Porter was caught smiling on camera in the police car. She was especially proud and impressed of the police officer that pre-formed the pit maneuver, thinking otherwise she would have gotten away with it. Praise coming from a felon might not make you appreciate the sentiment, but hey, we see you, Mr. Police Officer. Good job. If you were sitting in a movie theater, you would shake your head in disbelief, stating it isn't something that happens in real life. But this next case will make the impossible possible. On May 6, 2021, several officers were alerted of a pursuit involving a stolen police vehicle in Volusia County, Florida.
Guys, give me your speed.
After successfully deploying stop sticks, an officer did a pit maneuver that resulted in the stolen vehicle driving into the woodline.
Pretty good traffic. Still south of... Look, when they get a shield, let's pin him in.
Taking all the necessary precautions, Sergeant Geiger pinned the vehicle with his patrol car as several officers surrounded the scene. It seemed like the end of the pursuit was imminent. And then it happened.
Walk up on this car. We got enough people.
The suspect took his revenge as he entered the car that performed the pit. After unsuccessfully getting tased, he managed to escape with yet another stolen police vehicle. Talk about deja vu.
He's on the move again in a Coco K9 Explorer going north on 95. And the other vehicle dealing with
Another
the block
successfully
your door.
deployed stop stick caused 3 of the tires to deflate.
Alright. If there's any guns in that car that he just stole in the front.
Still northbound on 95, passing Dunlawton. Traffic stopped on the on-ramp for Dunlawton. Still no traffic northbound center lane.
The channels are patched now with 5.
Which car? The Coco car?
Coco SUV. In the shoulder right now.
Stick it from both corridor units. Full stick it. Are there guns in the front of the car? Ask the K9 handler from Coco. He says yes, there probably is.
Okay, Vehicle is smoking.
The car
Vehicle
heavily
smoking.
smoking. The driver eventually had no other choice but to stop the car and surrender to the police.
Being advised that's a SWAT officer's vehicle. Alright, he's braking for the median, guys. He's braking for the median. Braking for the median. Everybody slow down. Don't ball up here.
It's underneath the the wires. Underneath the wires. In the median.
Is third time the charm?
Somewhere there's going to be K9 in the signal 10.
For the police it is, as they finally manage to capture the criminal without further issues. As the suspect stated, he believed he had consent to take the police car by mental telepathy. It is not clear which party made crazier decisions, the felon who stole a cop car or the police that allowed it to happen twice. He for sure got his name in the Hall of Fame with the grandest theft of them all. But there is no greater sigh of relief with the suspect stealing the second car, but the one coming from the cop that lost the first one. If there ever existed a bingo card consisting of different traffic violations, this guy can cross them all, as he makes several different offenses by each minute passing. On March 6, 2022, deputies responded to a report of two men fighting at the Dunedin Cove Motel. Upon arrival, they learned that one of them stole the other's car and fled the scene. No one could predict this would soon become a chase from hell, as the suspect plays a dangerous game of GTA in a real-life environment. Illegal pass and ran the red light.
Running red lights through Fairmont.
High rate of speed.
Just ran Marshall, still signal 12, high rate of speed.
Ran the red light.
And ran the red light at Drew Street, cut between two cars. We'll stay on this channel though, Damien. Yeah. Through Cleveland, driving on the wrong side of the road.
Wow, illegal pass almost caused a collision. We gotta get this guy stopped.
Through Turner Street, I think he ran the red light there. Alright, wrong side of the road, running the red light through Druid. Alright, he's over the wrong side of the road coming up to West Bay on Clearwater Largo. He's got a red light. Alright, he ran the red light. I think he just signaled forward into this van. He's now westbound on West Bay.
As the driver's doors keep flapping open, the suspect ran through every possible red light, drove on the wrong side of the road, almost caused several crashes, and repeatedly passed vehicles on left and right shoulder, all the while maintaining a high rate of speed. This guy is a certified danger to society and needs to be stopped as soon as possible before something bad happens.
Alright, slowing down at 18th. Looks like he's gonna bail at 18th.
After the attempt to carjack a white Corvette failed, the suspect returned to his vehicle and continued to flee.
Alright, that car just sped off. He's back in his red car, taking off, southbound Gulf Boulevard. Just ran the red light at 5th. This guy has no regard for anybody else on the road. On the pedestrian path, just signal forward in front of Krabby Bill's 4th Avenue. Out of the car, running southbound. He's trying to carjack another Mustang, a black Mustang. Sorry, I'm getting a little amped up here. You're good. Alright, he just carjacked this Mustang.
Crashing into a black convertible Mustang and successfully carjacking it, the stakes become even higher as the suspect continues to show zero regards to others' safety.
We're in a tough spot. I can't get a pin. Down by JD's Tower now.
Eagle, I'll call for you. 2nd Avenue, alright, going the wrong way on the one-way street on 1st Street. He's fishtailing, he doesn't have that tire. Alright, coming back out to Gulf, and southbound on Gulf. On the sidewalk. I think he just sideswiped 2 more cars on the bike path.
Trooper on his tail is looking for a TVI in order to end the pursuit as fast as possible.
He's still southbound. He's all over the road. All right, just hit the Marine unit. Now he's fishtailing. He's continuing southbound.
The successful TVI caused several cars to crash, barely avoiding the pedestrians walking in the near vicinity. The Mustang tried to continue its escape, but driving through a fence and off a seawall into the mangroves caused him to stop. He continued to flee on foot, but was soon after apprehended by deputies from the Marine and Environmental Lands Unit. Kenneth Lunford, the suspect in question, amassed a total of 31 charges, including leaving the scene of a crash with property damage, 12, DUI with property damage, 11, fleeing and eluding, 3, carjacking, 2, attempted carjacking, 1, resisting an officer with violence, 1, and robbery by sudden snatching, 1. Luckily, no one was seriously harmed, and this guy definitely deserves a big meal of justice served. Way to go, boys in blue. During the weekend of June 13th and 14th, 2020, a 28-year-old Pittsburgh native went on a crime spree involving multiple carjackings. At the time, he was out on bail for manslaughter charges in Fresno, California, but instead of appearing in court, he fled east and returned to his hometown. On the night of June 13th, Pittsburgh police encountered the suspect during an attempted carjacking. Despite their efforts, he managed to fight off the driver, resist a taser, and sped away into the night. The next day, officers responded to a report about a stolen white pickup truck in Pittsburgh. A police helicopter quickly located the suspect sitting by the side of the road. The moment he saw the helicopter, he tried to flee, rammed into an officer, and led police on one of the most chaotic pursuits imaginable.
He's running towards the freeway.
Head on into Lafayette. TC, head on into Lafayette unit, moved out towards the freeway.
Yeah, we need units on 24. He jumped on the 24. He's running across 24. We're in all green. Just got hit by a car. Need units on 24.
On 24 got hit by a car. We're in all green. Code 3 medic. Lafayette unit.
Attempting to carjack a white sedan.
Attempting to carjack a white sedan.
Every unit on 24. He's running up to every car we can.
All units to 24. Where was the head-on with the Lafayette car?
For the Lafayette car. He's forcing entry right now into a car.
Forcing entry into a...
The car is driving off with him hanging off the car. He's entering the tunnel. Left bore of the tunnel. Or right bore of the tunnel.
Copy 215 vehicle, right bore. What's the description on that car?
The 4-door white Toyota Highlander. He's in the car. 215 it. He's in the tunnel now.
White Toyota Highlander, 215 it in the tunnel.
White with we lost visual. He's going through the tunnel. It's white with a sunroof.
Shortly after exiting the tunnel, the police caught up with him.
Boulevard for Keller. Now passing the yard and getting back on westbound Canadian.
Westbound 80 from Mountain Boulevard.
Trying to go the wrong way.
Just TC'd with another vehicle.
Again, now he's running across the lanes of traffic, running to the south.
Southbound across 580.
After dodging 6 lanes of traffic like he was in a real-life game of Frogger, he decided his best escape route was straight up a hill.
Shed closed. He's running southbound up the freeway, the side of the freeway.
Up the side of the freeway.
The police helicopter kept watch over the woods as ground officers and K-9 units moved in and made the arrest.
Copy, dog bite. Copy, good K-9 bite. Was there additional?
He looks like he's still fighting with them.
Copy, units in a physical.
Since one charge in California apparently wasn't enough, he managed to rack up 15 more in his hometown of Pittsburgh during a 2-day police chase. Running away with questionable substances in the bag is a typical ordeal. What is not so typical is the situation the pursuit ends up in. On June 20th, 2024, Trooper Nolasco of the Florida Highway Patrol spotted a white Mercedes with dark window tint. After running the tag, he found out the driver had a suspended license. As Trooper Nolasco activates his lights and siren, the Mercedes noticeably accelerates, marking the beginning of the pursuit.
6528, vehicle not stopping. Per hour traffic is heavy. Light rain. He's still on the left shoulder, northbound at the 149.
Sergeant Pollock joins the pursuit as the secondary and takes over radio operations.
Clear, clear, clear. Green light, green light, green light.
As the Mercedes collides with a black SUV in an attempt to make an illegal U-turn, Nolasco sees this as an opportunity to put a stop on the fleeing criminal. The slippery suspect managed to regain control of the vehicle as the chase continues.
Is going to continue northbound, and he's exiting 70, northbound 95, exiting 70.
As can be seen from Pollock's dashcam, the Mercedes desperately tried to avoid the advances, but he was no match for the primary officer, as both vehicles sustained decent damages. The violent pit ended up crashing both vehicles as they went through several signs, stopping next to each other on a grassy field. Nolasco was unable to exit his car, but luckily Officer Pollock arrived at the scene immediately after and took the suspects into custody. A large sum of illegal substances was secured from the car, making this chase even more damning than it already was. Do not mess with the Florida Police Patrol. They are dedicated and they will stop you, one or several car crashes later. This Florida state trooper thought he had heard every possible excuse for speeding until he heard this.
An hour is 0.2 over the speed limit, okay? Normally I give warnings, they get a breaks, but it looks like you've been written a warning already. So I do issue the citation. With that being said, it's going to be payable within 30 days. 3 ways to take care of it. I'm sorry? You run the county?
Okay, you run the county. So a man driving a Ferrari can't handle a ticket, and since he runs the county, he's probably aware this traffic stop is being recorded. For sure.
I just have to explain your options. I don't want any miscommunication, so I just have to explain them, okay? Option 1, pay it, 3 points on the license. Option number 2, I'll highlight them all for you. Take the basic driver improvement course, so it'll actually take the points off the license as long as you take it prior to paying the citation. The third one, you can also contest it in court if you'd like to, and try to fight it that way, okay?
What do you think? Was he trying to abuse his position? Let me know in the comments.
What's up, young buck? Maybe your gas will say it's hurt, and maybe you can get out for it.
This is Joel Sanchez Delgado. He was most recently arrested and claimed to be seriously injured, saying he couldn't feel his legs and needed a wheelchair. Delgado was being taken into the county courthouse. The police were shocked when this happened.
Oh, I'm gonna catch you, baby. I'm finna shoot your
For someone who's supposed to be seriously injured and in a full-body cast, he's surprisingly quick, and soon he disappeared without a trace. Imagine the disbelief of the cop chasing him.
Which way you go? Nah, which way you go?
Went straight through the alley and cut that way.
What you need? Your phone. My damn radio came out.
Hold on. Damn, man, I tried to come behind you and get him.
I don't know where he went.
And I tried to get him.
Hello? Hey, Huff. The wheelchair dude got up and ran. Yeah. I couldn't catch his ass. And my radio was in the mother. I had my camera on, though. The wheelchair dude. I couldn't catch him, hell. Tim's had pulled off. Yeah. I can't even remember his name. He on the road. Hey, he took off, man. The wheelchair dude ran. He had a neck brace on and all that shit.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Didn't need that wheelchair very much, did he?
Hell no. Dude ran, man. Yeah, where's my radio? Yes, he did. Dude ran. Hell yeah.
What's even more interesting is that, according to the police, this escape was something he had been planning for a while. Unfortunately for the fugitive, his run for freedom didn't last long. He was found and arrested the same evening. His criminal history includes domestic violence, trafficking, attempted assault, and car theft. He's previously served time in Florida and is currently under federal investigation. How many pit maneuvers is needed to disable a Jeep on the run? Continue watching to find out. On January 2nd, 2023, troopers with the Georgia State Patrol Crime Suppression Unit assisted the East Point Police Department in the pursuit of a multiple warrants felon driving a stolen Jeep. Even after getting pitted by two officers in the backyard of a home, the suspect managed to drive it off, continuing the pursuit. Another series of rough-looking pit maneuvers finally ended the chase, as the Jeep got surrounded with nowhere run. We can almost picture the look on the owner's face as he gets his stolen car back, but considering the aggression the pursuit took, he pitted fairly well against it.
Now you just had a wreck. Break glass, break glass, break glass. Get out the car! Get out! Get out! Tires are flat. Move!
This is just the beginning of the real carnage. The best is yet to come.
Come on!
A Byron police officer races back to their car to catch up with an uncooperative suspect who is about to make things even worse.
Yeah.
Police tried to block the car again, and she allegedly backed into a third police car, then drove forward, hitting another police car for the second time. According to police, the driver caused serious damage to the vehicle.
She's not gonna make it far. Go.
The suspect continued for a short distance before one of the front tires went flat, after the officer deployed a stop stick during the first attempt of the box maneuver.
Didn't want to do that.
Officers finally box in the suspect, later identified as Sierra Hibbert, and pull her out of the car. You won't believe what this woman had to say when they arrested her.
Sir. Ma'am. We got it.
I know I'm buckled, sir. I know I'm buckled, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. I didn't do anything. I didn't do it, sir.
You just tried to 10 people.
No, I did not, sir.
Alex, push
no. Sir, stop. Sir, I didn't do it. Stop. You have... No. Why have you done... Stop. Stop. I didn't do it.
It won't fit. It won't fit. Get it. Make it fit.
Stop. I did not do it. I did not do whatever you guys are talking about. I did not do anything you guys are talking about.
You just wrecked 3 police cars.
No, I did not.
And a couple others.
About 3 freaking stop signs ago and started saying that I was driving recklessly and I was not.
Well,
you could have killed that kid.
The kid this angry woman is talking about is the toddler in the back seat of Sierra's car. You can see a man taking the girl away. But since Sierra has only said a few times that she didn't do it, maybe we should believe her. Maybe ghosts are taking over on the Georgia highway. You never know.
I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. You almost killed 3 people. What did I do? Don't even ask how. How? You killed 3 people right here.
Put her in my car. Yeah.
You know how criminals defend themselves by staying silent? Well, that's how Sierra defends herself with "I didn't do it." Sierra was arrested, and we haven't exactly found out what she's been charged with, but we can only guess. What's more dangerous than a car chase, a motorcycle chase? The reason for this pursuit? No license plate. Typically, criminals who steal bikes remove the plates to make it harder for authorities to track them down. And now the real show begins. The suspect tries to confuse the cop, leading him toward the wrong turn, hoping to slip away. Let's see if the officer's calm training will pay off. Here we go again. After playing a game of cat and mouse, this time the mouse got away. He merged onto the highway, sped up, and the cop lost all track of him. Vehicle, a blue Nissan Maxima, is equipped with blue flashing lights which are illegal for individuals without authorization. They are reserved for government services. You won't believe who thought they had the privilege to use them.
283 westbound, 1024 with us.
When the suspicious vehicle with flashing lights was stopped, a man wearing a vest and a cap labeled security exited the car. He left the vehicle on his own, intending to signal to the troopers that everything was under his control and that they were on the same side, as if he wasn't doing anything wrong. The trooper ordered him to return to the vehicle, and the driver complied, but not in the way the trooper intended. We can see here that he turned off the flashing lights, either because he realized he wasn't allowed to use them, or he was trying to escape without being easily noticed, or maybe he just wanted to show off in front of his clients who were sitting in the back seat of the vehicle. The vehicle was moving across all traffic lanes and nearly collided with other participants. Due to Blaine's disregard for his safety, the safety of passengers, and public safety, it was only a matter of time before the officer decided on a tactical maneuver. After the tactical maneuver, the vehicle was disabled, leading to a high-risk arrest. During this pursuit, K-9 unit members were present and ready to react at a moment's notice if needed. Based on the movements of the suspect, identified as Richard Blaine, it could be assumed he had no intention to surrender like his clients. Instead, he attempted to flee into total darkness. However, with the K-9 unit present, such actions in the open were not advisable. Thank you for watching the video till the end. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell so you are notified about new videos. YouTube will now recommend the best clip for you on the screen. See you in the next video.